There's really nothing to it, you just go up.
All right, here we are at Volvo of Oak Park. Carmelo Scalzo here. And the Volvo Tower. That's alongside the Eisenhower Expressway. We've got 7 vehicles that we're cruising alongside, and this has been up for a few years now, I know, going on 3 years.
Yeah.
And Carmelo, have you had many people come up here outside of your staff?
We've had a couple people come with their kids that wanted to take a ride on it, or just come look at it. And several customers just come up and ask, you know, if that car was sold out of the tower because they noticed it was missing. You know, how often we rotate the cars or stuff like that.
Right. Now this cost a few pennies to make, to build this structure. Can you talk about that a little?
It did. It's a custom built out of a company based out of Shanghai, China, the interior structure, but we hired a local architect from Oak Park here, Earl Kirsch, and he kind of designed the exterior structure, but the interior mechanics was built out of a company it was called Van Stokes Industries. They're based out of Shanghai, China. They build parking structures, and actually they do build some display towers. Actually, that's where we got the idea. We were looking at his portfolio of work, and they built a display tower in Berlin, China, or Berlin, Germany, for a Mercedes-Benz dealership. But all the structures built out of the steel, and his company's built out of China.
Right.
But everything was assembled here. The exterior structure was built, like I said, out of the local architect here, Errol Kirsch. It's based out of Madison Avenue.
Yep.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's kind of warm up here, huh?
It really captures the heat. We have a hatch that we actually added, and that was when we were working, trying to work out a deal with Fox News.
Right. For a camera.
We could add a tower out there. They needed access to the roof at all times, so we added that hatch.
Well, this would be a great feature for the area commuters to be able to look at a camera and know how traffic's going.
Yeah.
So how do you decide what kind of cars to have up here, what colors? Is it random, or do you put a lot of thought into it?
It's kind of based on what we have in inventory, but we'll try to keep a couple red cars in here, brighter colors, try to alternate models. You know, some of the newer models like the XC60, we try to place at the top, you know, the convertibles, the C30s, the new hatchback that Volvo came out with. So we try to keep the new model, the latest models out here, a couple different colors of each, you know, Volvo, and we'll rotate them out as we sell them, or you know, every couple of weeks we'll just kind of rotate the inventory out of there.
So these cars, what's a typical lifespan for a car up here before it gets sold or moved on?
It depends. It could be a couple of days, a couple of weeks. It depends on the model.
Right.
But not too long. We'll try to rotate them out. Or if we have, you know, if it'll be 4th of July or something like that, we'll try to get a red, white, and blue theme or something.
Right.
In there.
That's cool.
Or Christmas, we'll try to find it, you know, green, white, and red. Or something.
Nice. Excellent. So how often do you find people coming into your dealership here as a result of seeing that? They say, you know, I saw the tower and here I am.
Yeah, we'll find, you know, a couple sales a month. Definitely people will be like, you know, we were passing by the area, we passed along 290, or, you know, we saw you, you know, building this thing, and we ended up coming in, you know, a couple months after we built and stuff like that. I definitely, you know, say that we probably sell at least a handful of cars every month from people, not necessarily buying it because of the tower, but just from the exposure.
Right.
There's a lot of people that travel on the L or the I-290 that will either be going downtown or going out to the suburbs and pass by the dealership, and it kind of just puts a thought in their head, and then when they kind of get into the market of looking for a car, they'll stop by. At least give us a shot during the visit.
Right. It's kind of cloudy and foggy now, but I'll turn the camera now. We can see downtown Chicago from here, so it's pretty
On a clear day, you can see it real well.
excellent. Well, thanks for taking the time to come in and talk a little bit about it.
Absolutely.